Hello, my name is Johnny Mowlem and I drive for the Red River Sport by Nielsen Racing LMP3 number 16 with my teammate Bonamy Grimes, and let me talk you through a lap of this fantastic Paul Ricard circuit. We're coming down the pit straight now, up to 5th gear, 6th gear as you go across the start finish line. You pick out your braking point, probably the 100 metre board, braking hard, down into 3rd gear, blind apex over the top, back on the throttle hard, slight 10% lift just to get the nose tucked into the right. Don't abuse track limits here on the exit of turn 3. Then you're holding it to the left down towards turn 5. You can see a little bit of tyre smoke in the air from the lockup of the car in front. Carry a lot of speed there over the apex. Don't take too much curb. You saw there it kicked away on me as I took a little bit too much curb. It bounced the back of the car outwards into some oversteer. Now into this long turn 5. Very bumpy, even if you don't touch the curbs. Again, you have to watch the track limits on the exit. Flat all the way through out onto this Mistral straight. I was toying with the track limits there a little bit, but my left wheel was still touching the white line, so we're all good. And then it's heading down. This time we're running the chicane on the Mistral straight, unlike on the Le Mans test where you go straight all the way to senior. Again, braking just before the 100 board. 3rd gear in, 2nd gear in the middle. Watch the curbs on the right. Don't take too much curb on the exit here, or the car bounces and you lose traction and lose time. And then we're heading up towards senior corner, the famous senior. You only have to ask Nicholas Manassian about this corner and he'll tell you a lot about it when he was testing here in the Peugeot. Flat through here. Make sure you turn in a little bit late. Watch the exit. Don't run too wide. Those floppies can break your splitter as soon as you touch them. A lot of speed here into this famous turn 11. Out wide, pull it back in, take a little bit of the apex curve. Hard on the throttle, up to 4th gear. Get it straight, very hard on the brakes, down to 2nd, take it a little bit deep into the corner, bring it back, get on the throttle as early as you can to get a good exit, and again not running too wide onto the curbs on the exit there. And then this is the 2nd to last corner. It's very tricky. You have to somehow carry speed all the way through, but the rear goes very light here, very easy to get oversteer, and then very clumsy final corner. You can see I've got oversteer on the exit there, 1st gear, and then accelerating out all the way to finish a lap of the Paul Ricard circuit. And as you can see, that's a pretty tricky circuit to actually get your bearings. It's very flat and featureless, and it's sometimes for a driver, especially as it gets dark, as we just experienced tonight with a little bit of dark driving, very difficult to pick out anything other than braking points where you've got the boards there for 150, 100 meters, 50 meters. But a lot of the apexes when you turn in are actually blind, so it's easy to actually get sucked into a corner and go a little bit beyond the apex, and it's a very, very technical circuit. In other words, it's very easy to overdrive. If you carry too much speed into the corner, you lose a lot of track time. So it's going to make the racing very, very interesting. A lot of slipstreaming going down the back straight as well, so it should make for a great race.